Today we are going to discuss Lesson 9, Interactive Multimedia.
What is interactive multimedia? Interactive multimedia is digital content that allows the user to control, combine, and manipulate different media like text, sound, video, computer graphics, and animation. Unlike traditional multimedia where you just watch or listen, interactive multimedia gives you the chance to engage and interact with the content.
Multimedia versus interactive multimedia. Multimedia combines different media like image, audio, video, and animation, but the user is only a passive viewer or listener. Example, watching a YouTube video or reading an ebook. Interactive multimedia also combines different media, but here the user can control or interact with the content. Example, playing Mobile Legends, answer a Kahoot quiz, or exploring a virtual tour.
Uses of interactive multimedia. Interactive multimedia has many applications such as education, online classes, e-learning platforms, training simulation or practice software, videos, YouTube or other video sharing platform, sound, music or audio, Spotify audiobooks, editing apps, online games, browser game or mobile games, online tests, personality tests, online quizzes, courseware, Google Classroom, Moodle, Edmodo, podcast, digital audio series with interactive communities, podcast, video version of podcasts like YouTube blogs.
This is the example of the uses interactive multimedia. Number 1, videos. You can upload and share content on YouTube. Number 2, sound or music. Platforms like Spotify let you create playlists or mix audio. Number 3, online games. Browser-based games like Candy Crush or Farmville. Number 4, online tests. Quizzes and assessment that instantly show result. Number 5, courseware. LMS system like Google Classroom organize lesson and tasks. Number 6, podcast and broadcast. Digital audio or video is sold where people can interact by subscribing, commenting, and sharing.
Visual integration. Since this is interactive multimedia, tools are everywhere on the internet. We must use wisely and responsibly. They can help us learn, create, and connect with others. But we need discipline to use them for positive and productive purposes.
So that's the end of our lesson. Thank you and goodbye.